Welcome, and thank you for joining us. My name is Mac Ehrhardt, Chairman of Albert Lee Seed, and I'm here with Jake Hansen, our Product Manager. And in this video, we're going to talk about Viking RiseUp Non-GMO Seed Corn for 2026. If you don't know what we look like, that's what we look like. As my dad would say, I got a few more Christmas puddings in me than Jake does. Jake, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jake Hansen. As Max said, I'm our corn and soybean product manager here at Albert Lee Seed for both Blue River and Viking lineups. I've been with Albert Lee Seed now for 15 years and has been serving as our product manager for about 10. Working closely with Mac on our overall hybrid and soybean selection, and as well as working with all of our testing and hybrid evaluations, both for yield trials and agronomics.
So the first thing, so what we're going to talk about in this section is Viking RiseUp corn. So this is corn that's treated with OMRI-approved biologicals suitable for organic crop production. So the reason that we carry these hybrids is in case we run out of certified organic seed corn, or some of these hybrids are not available as certified organic seed. So we have what we used to call untreated corn, but it's not really untreated. It's coated with a biological that we believe brings additional value. And these same biologicals are used on all of our certified organic corn. One word about these is that these change over time, and depending on which plant, which production facility is producing the organic corn, it may have a different combination of biologicals. All the biologicals that are in our standard RiseUp seed treatment are OMRI listed without restriction, meaning they don't pose any threat to your organic certification. And the way that you know what's on the seed is by looking at the tag. So the tag that's on the bag or the box is going to tell you exactly what that seed is treated with. We do recommend that you carry these treatments to your certifier, of course, because they need to approve all the materials that you use. If you go to our website or you just Google Viking RiseUp, you'll come to a landing page that'll tell you all about this, and they'll actually have a downloadable PDF that you can take to your certifier if they want the OMRI certs. If you have any questions about this, please talk to your dealer, your regional sales manager, or call us at Albert Lee Seed. So in this section, we're going to talk about Viking RiseUp Non-GMO seed corn from 90 to 99 day, and we're going to dive right in.
Sure. Thank you, Mac. Starting off this lineup here with a pair of hybrids that I think have been very, very strong for us. The first one, brand new, being called 4890 at a 90 day. This is a hybrid that really impressed me in 2024 and so far this year in 25. Just in its area of adaptation, it is exceptional. I've seen this one in the Dakotas on dry land, and all the way out to the East Coast into New York and northern Pennsylvania, and as far south as Ames, Iowa this year, and it's holding itself together, maintaining its height and disease tolerance extremely well. Very good ear flex, but yet dries down very quickly for a 90 day. And it is one that you could dual purpose in zone as a silage option as well, if that is something that you're looking for. But the yield potential on this one, very, very strong. Like I said, it impressed me a lot last year in 2024, and so far doing it in 2025. Really excited about this hybrid and what it's going to do for us here in our RiseUp lineup. The next one here, called 4292. This has been a mainstay for us at a 92 day. I think this one we've had almost as long as our best seller, the 8495 and the Blue River organic corn. We've got many, many years of outstanding, consistent performance with this hybrid from the Central Dakotas, again, all the way out through Wisconsin into parts of Michigan and even New York. And it's just done very, very well. It handles a wide range of soil types. You can push it south into 105-day corn country as an early hybrid, and it still maintains that excellent vigor, strong stalks and roots. And another one that has been a great dual purpose, and one we do have good silage data to back that up for a 92-day corn. You wouldn't think you can move this one this far south and still chop it, but it's held up and it's done quite well. So very, very pleased with both of these two hybrids being in this lineup. I think they're strong performers and they really do bring quite a bit to the table for us.
Jake, would it be true to say that the 4890, is that going to have a little more top end yield potential on good ground, do you think? Okay.
Yes, for sure. And I think even as we edge into some of the lighter ground, it might be just as good, maybe even touch better there too. But it's one that will keep your eye on as we see data coming in this fall. I think it's going to be a real nice pair of hybrids here.
Yeah, so the way I think about these hybrids is that 4292, the proven product, and Jake sold it a little short. I mean, this has actually been used as a silage hybrid in the Pacific Northwest and done an excellent job. So it can go all over the United States in 90 to 100-day corn country as a grain or a dual purpose and do an excellent job. Now, there's newer hybrids out there that are going to out yield it, but in terms of consistency, especially on lighter soils, it's tough to beat. Whereas the 4890 is the newer product with more top end grain yield, not as proven as a silage product, although it may end up being just as good.
Yep. And this is just a little highlight of some of that yield data that we just mentioned from 2024. As you can see here, not only is it kind of giving the edge to the 4292, but it's also competing with or beating some of the competitors out there with it. So really, really excited about that 4890. And like Max said, the history of 4292 is going to keep it on farms because it doesn't do really anything wrong. Next up is a brand new hybrid here called 26SM97 at a 97 day. Big name, kind of a mouthful, but this is one that we it's a newer class of hybrids for us called Silage Master. And what this one is really bred for is that for sure silage acre. Now, when you have to cut or chop to fill that bag or fill that bunker, this is one that's really bred to do just that. Exceptional overall plant flex, not just the ear, but the whole plant really likes to flex itself out, get bigger. It puts on a lot of that internal stalk material that really digestible. It can handle a wide range of soils, east to west, and really anywhere you're comfortable planting a 97, 98-day corn for silage, this is one that can handle it.
Yeah, the only thing I'll add to that is if you're interested in Silage Master corn, if you really want the best available silage product, this is one of them. We're working in conjunction with a company called Maximum Production Genetics, and there's a separate video that's strictly devoted to where Silage Master products come from, why they make better silage hybrids, and how to manage them. And there's, I think, about a 30-minute video that we recorded that you can click on and watch. Or, of course, you can call your dealer. You can call your regional sales manager, call us at Albert Lea Seed, and we'll talk to you about these Silage Master products. Yeah, that's probably enough on that.
Yep. And next up, as a grain option in that 97-day range is the 7397. We have this one in our Blue River lineup as an organic hybrid, and we also carry this one in our treated Viking lineup as well. So this one really does go full circle in our overall class of hybrids here. This is one, as that first bullet point says, it topped our early maturity trials 2 years in a row. So far in 2025, looking like it's going to do it again. Big yields with this one, full flex ear. Quick dry down. It dries down almost like a 95-day corn does. It has outstanding disease tolerance to a lot of newer diseases that we've been seeing, like tar spot, in the past years. The stalk integrity, the robustness of this plant, it gets out of the ground quickly and brings a lot of that quick canopy, blocking that sunlight from hitting that soil. So this has overall just been an outstanding performer. Very excited to have it in our lineup, like I said, across our brands here, both Viking and Blue River. Next up is a pair of 99-day hybrids. The first one being this EX99. Mac, do you want to explain a little bit
Sure.
more on this one quick, and I'll talk about
Yeah.
the hybrid itself?
We had limited parent seed, so we chose to launch this as an experimental. It's done extremely well in our internal data. It comes from our own breeding program, so it's exclusive to us. It's bred specifically for organic farms with very good emergence, a nice robust plant, very good ear flex, widely adapted, good standing. Could be a dual purpose, although we launched it as a grain hybrid and we don't really have silage data on it as of yet, but it's a nice big plant. The main thing that we think is that it's going to do an outstanding job on organic farms, and we're excited because it's exclusive to us and a new look in hybrids. So we're trying to get it out on farms, 12 bags at a time, 8 bags at a time for people to look at, and we expect to have a larger supply of it for 2027.
All right, thanks, Mac. Yeah, and I'll say I did see this hybrid last year in 2024 in a number of locations, and was very impressed with it. As Mac indicated, coming from more of an exclusive breeding program for us here. Unlike a lot of other hybrids that I have seen, some of like our 49M23 and our Blue River lineup, this one does have a little bit more ear flex to it. So it can handle a wider range of populations, and as far as overall drought tolerance and other environments you can plant this in, it held up quite well, even in some dryland acres in parts of South Dakota and northern Iowa last year that I was very impressed with. So I'm really excited what this one can bring to us as an exclusive hybrid that we can offer to you guys. I really would recommend, like Max said, getting this out there and getting it compared to some of your known hybrids. I really think it's going to do well for us. Next up is a hybrid called 2499, another one at a 99-day. I like to think of this hybrid, if any of you are familiar with our Blue River 8500 at 100-day, this is one that is kind of like a counterpart to that, and it can handle heavier soils a little bit better. It likes to move east a little bit better compared to that 8500. Exceptional disease tolerance, tar spot. It gets out of the ground really quickly, has a lot of overall plant health. If I could change one thing about this hybrid, I just wish the seed size was a little smaller. It does like to push out a little bit bigger seed, but it doesn't seem to affect its overall emergence and early vigor. It still gets out of the ground rather quickly. It can handle those heavier, even wetter soils quite well. And as you move it west, I would recommend on lighter ground, as we say in that last bullet point there, keep it on light ground with irrigation. I think we've got products around it that are a little bit better on those true dryland acres. But overall, I think it's a really nice, healthy, consistent product for us in our RiseUp lineup. And just a little snippet of data here that I talked about briefly. We did see both of these 299 days last year in trials. That with that experimental 99-day coming in very close. As you can see, it's very competitive for yield. With the ear flex that it had, it did dry down just a little bit slower, but it flowered very similarly. Reached black layer very similarly, just that deeper kernel, slowed its dry down time, but by just a little bit. But overall, I think a pair of 99-day hybrids that I think going forward, especially with that EX99, I think it's going to make this lineup very strong.